the finals. Micheal could never take a second head coach to the finals. LeBron's going to take his third team, third franchise to the finals. Michael Jordan couldn't win half his games with his second team. When LeBron James leaves a franchise, they all deteriorate, even the good ones, like Miami, the well-run ones. Michael Jordan leaves, the Bulls were incredibly viable. Almost made the finals the next year. I want you to think about this, and this is what I've always argued, where LeBron's got a little Magic Johnson. Michael Jordan didn't elevate all his teammates. He took the ball out of other scorers' hands, but he was a remarkable player. LeBron elevates everybody. Everybody plays their best basketball or a version of it. If not statistically, they win more games with LeBron. Take LeBron out from the Lakers roster. Now, I want you to think about this. Take LeBron out of this Lakers roster. The starting lineup would be this in the West. JaVale McGee at center, Anthony Davis at forward, Kyle Kuzma at forward, KCP, Alex Caruso. The bench would be Rondo, Danny Green, and Dwight Howard. That's not as good as the Anthony Davis Pelican teams that had an all-star in Drew Holiday, a younger Rondo, and Boogie Cousins. And that team struggled to get into the playoffs. This team's in the finals. And they're not only in the finals, they blew through the West. They crushed Portland in 5. And then crushed Westbrook and Harden in 5. And then Denver was red hot and they crushed them in 5. Like there's, in the MJ LeBron debate, you got to give up certain arguments. Like, well, I mean, LeBron did it in the East. No, he just blitzed through the West. Well, I mean, LeBron James is 5th head coach to the finals. Michael could do it with 1. 3rd team to the finals. Michael could do it with 1. And every team LeBron leaves is a mess, even the well-run teams like the Miami Heat. Michael left and the Bulls were fine. Like Michael in his prime, I do not believe can take this roster, even Anthony Davis, to the finals. This is just old and weird and disparate parts. I mean, here's what's interesting, is that the Cavaliers, the second time he got there, and the Lakers, people have a short memory. They were both in chaos. I mean, the Lakers were in chaos. Even with the late Kobe Bryant at the end of his career, they were a mess. Nobody trusted the ownership. The owners' kids couldn't get along. And then they had Magic, and then Magic resigns and doesn't tell anybody and has a press conference and rambles on. And then it's the agent becomes GM. And the Cavaliers, the second time he went there, they just drafted Anthony Bennett. They were a mess. And LeBron, first-year finals. It took LeBron a second year. They had to roll your luggage. You're in Miami 3 days. Let's just sell.